Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. This beach. Okay. I'm gonna start driving around looking for them. You said a blue Ford. Got it. I'll let you know if I find anything. You do the same, okay? 100% thanks, Hannah. We're getting ready to leave now. Hey, what did your dad say? He's leaving to look for them now. He said he hasn't even seen Mom since she got out except for once. Apparently right when she got out, she came by the house to get food, clothes, money, and her phone charger. Oh my God, so she knew exactly what she was gonna do from the get-go. Well, let's go. We can't waste any time. About 4 hours goes by with nothing, no leads. No vehicle sightings, nothing, until Hannah calls Layla at around hour 5. Hannah? I found them. Call the police. I'm at generic 24/7. Ice cream parlor 3 towns over. Come here now. I'm gonna beat her ass. Keep them there. Make sure she doesn't leave. I'm calling and coming now. Can do. Layla, Jeremy, and the police roll up around the same time. They see Hannah standing there in the parking lot with baby girl in her arms. She's hungry. They see Linda sitting on the pavement, cuffed with fuzzy pink handcuffs and a black eye. My baby. Here she is, officers. Here's the crypt keeper herself. Ma'am, you're under arrest for kidnapping baby girl, breaking and entering, and violation of the PO. Reads her rights. Goes to cuff her. You can have these back. Oh, thanks. It's the only restraints I had, lol. Hannah, thank you so much. Of course, couldn't let anything happen to baby girl. I would get her to the doctor though. When I got here, she was feeding her ice cream. Mom, I cannot believe you. Me, I cannot believe you. Jeremy? I cannot believe you'd have your mother arrested. Arrested for what? Loving my granddaughter. Jeremy just shakes his head and walks away. They all get in the car to leave. They take baby girl to her pediatrician that morning. Linda gets sentenced 5 years in prison. She attempted to use her phone calls to harass Jeremy, but he finally stopped picking up. Doug filed for divorce during her sentence. Unfortunately, this is not the end of Linda. They filed after the 90 days to regrant the PO. But unfortunately, since she was in prison, they said there was no need to reinstate it, nor make it longer. If when she was released, they deemed it necessary, they could reapply. 4.5 years later, baby girl is now 5 and has a little sister 3 and a little brother 2 months. This is where we pick up. Hello? Jeremy, sweetie, oh, it's so good to hear your voice. Mom. Yes, honey, it's Mommy. How are you calling me? This isn't the state prison's number. Oh, I was released slightly early due to good behavior plus. Overcrowding is such an issue. Now listen, I was wondering when I could come meet my grandson. What in the he 11 makes you think that I would let you meet your grandson, especially after everything that happened? Do not speak to me that way. I am your mother. And what do you mean? He is my grandchild. I have a right to meet him. No, you don't. I would have thought the judge and prison made that very clear to you. I don't care what anyone has to say. He's my flesh and blood. You know you also have another granddaughter to right. And the one you already had, why do you not care about them as well? Why is it only about baby boy? Dear, we've been over this. You know men are the most important part of a family. Without them, family wouldn't be possible. I have no words for what you just said to me. Do not call me again. You will not be seeing them at all, ever. Nor me and Layla. Goodbye. You cannot keep me away, Jeremy. I am your mother. I will always find a way. Your threat is documented and noted. Goodbye. No threats here. but it is a promise. Jeremy tells Layla about the conversation. They agree to just try and stay alert while they look for their new house. They had been planning on moving to accommodate the bigger family better. Layla is, for the most part, a SAHM. But she works part-time as a cosmetologist. She only works 3 days a week. Those 3 days the kids go to school, her parents' house, the kids are at her mom's. Here's banging on door. Who is it? Mandy, open up this door right now. Linda. Of course, who else would it be? I said open this door now. I want to meet my grandson. Oh, he 11, no. You batshit crazy woman. What are you doing here? I thought you had like a year left or something. Get off of my property. You will not be seeing these babies. I am just as important in their lives as you are. In fact, more. Since I'm the Grammy on their paternal side, now open this damn door before I break it down. Linda, sweetheart, you may wanna get out of here before the cops show up. I done called, unless you miss prison oh so much. I will see my grandson one way or another. Don't you worry. The police arrive. Mandy shows them her cam footage. They write a report. Mandy tells Layla and Jeremy what happened. They agree with the phone call, which unfortunately was not recorded. And now this video evidence that they would petition the courts to regrant and extend the PO. Unfortunately, it wasn't going to be until 3 months before they were going to get to be in front of the judge for the PO. They also couldn't find Linda to serve her with court papers for the PO. They basically just had to be as careful and vigilant as possible whenever they went out. Layla and Jeremy found a house that they both adored. Each child could also have their own room. Hey mom, can you watch the kids today? Jay and I have to go deal with some stuff pertaining the new house. Yes, of course, honey. I may take them to the park or zoo or something since it's such a beautiful day. All right, thank you so much. We haven't heard anything from Linda in like a month. I don't know about you. No, we haven't heard anything. Okay, well, that's good, but also suspicious at the same time. Just stay on your toes. Please be careful, not just for their safety, but yours too. Oh, I will be. I love you. I love you too. Mandy decides to take the kids to the local zoo. While they were at the zoo, Mandy noticed a strange man. Following them around, she kept trying to bob and weave to and from guests to lose him. But it just wasn't working. She eventually went and hid with the kids in the women's bathroom for about 10 minutes. Right before she was about to leave, she noticed an all-too-familiar face walk into the bathroom. Linda, what are you doing here? What do you want? Leave us alone. I will go get security. Oh, Candy Mandy, I'm here for my grandson. That's all. I suggest you hand him over and make this an easy transaction. Oh, he 11, no. Over my dead body will I ever allow you to take these kids. We can arrange that. Linda fumbles in her pocket for a second. Then the creepy guy comes in. They proceed to severely hurt Mandy in front of all the kids and only take baby boy and leave the zoo. Mandy is laying there in the bathroom with coming from her. While both the girls are screaming and crying, baby girl number 1 eventually works up the courage to go and find help for them. The zoo staff come and find Mandy on the floor of the bathroom. They call 911 and an ambulance takes her to the hospital. Baby girl number 1 memorized both her parents' numbers, so they call them. Layla comes and picks them up. My baby girl, what happened? Are you okay? Where's your brother? What happened to Grandma? Mommy, it was so scary. Some lady came and hurt Grandma. Some lady? What did she look like, honey? Did she take your brother? She was really old and scary looking. I think Grandma called her Linda. Oh my God, oh my God, okay, I'm so glad you two are safe. Layla calls 911 and the cops say to meet them at the hospital. Some go to the zoo to see the footage. Layla calls Jeremy too, and he meets them there as well. After they all arrive at the hospital, the officers get their children's statements as best they could, with that Mandy and the footage proof. There is now a warrant for Linda's arrest, an active search for her and baby boy, Amber Alert. That's it, Jeremy. I'm gonna unalive her myself. She doesn't get to take another one of my children and hurt my mother on top of all of that. Nope. She's unalived to me. And I know you must really feel some type of way about this. And I'm sorry, we definitely need family therapy after all of this, once she is put away. Individual therapy would be good too. I know. I'm so sorry, Layla. I love your mom like she's my own. In fact, I love your mom more than my own after all of this. I just hope she's gonna be okay. She'll get put away once we find her, and we'll move far, far away. Mandy finally came to after about 53 hours. Unfortunately, she did obtain 2 broken ribs, a broken wrist, a fractured foot, and major bruising over her body. But other than that, she was expected, with therapy both mental and physical to make a full recovery. She gave her statement to the cops when they heard she was awake. They found Linda after about 60 hours in another territory. Mandy blamed herself, but Layla and Jeremy both reassured her it wasn't her fault. Hannah visited Mandy a million times. Within her total hospital stay, brought flowers, coffee, clothes, food, hygienic products, stuffies, anything you could think of. Linda was arrested. Baby boy was brought back home. When asked how she tried to feed baby boy while he was out, they uncovered that she attempted to wet nurse baby boy. Layla and Jeremy were immediately granted a PO of 3 years, and it was set to automatically renew when petitioned for again, no questions asked. This is how Linda's trial went.